Hello, poor Heidi. Heidi. Hi, you might have gone back to bed, my Belgium friend. I'm sorry. I you are, like I said last time, you were early. You're a very good student. You have to be like one of those people who, because you told me you're still in learning, you still go to school and take courses and learn. I bet you're one of those people who arrives early, sits in the front, asks questions, and makes A's. Seriously, me, because of my back and my fiber, I sit in the front, ask questions, and make A's when I went to school. But these days, with all my various stuff. And something happened in my brain with my rear end, which I'm not going to talk about today because today's going to be a pretty fast by it now. Um, I run late. It doesn't matter what I do. Clock set ahead, changing the time on here, tricking myself, doesn't matter. I run late. I just do. And sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 15. But I'm here. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yep. I know. No, no. I'm here. I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. So, hi, everyone. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I'm kind of perspiraty dewy. It is, 93 or 94. And it didn't cool down much last night. So, anything I get up to do, it's hot. Hot. How is it in your part of the neck of the woods, man? It's yucky. Um, so, and the other reason I was running late is I had to renew my vehicle registration, and I had to finish that before I came on. But also because I wanted to have all my items picked out for the buy it now and um, pre enter prices so that I don't sit there and take up time. Uh, pondering in the moment. Well, how much should I charge for this? Because today, with the exception of a couple, sorry, I'm trying to put a box down here. I'm not ignoring y'all. Today, with the exception of a few high end pieces, like more expensive. Look at my eye, looks funny. Sweat. Um, Everything's going to be a buy it now. And that's because I used to do this on Tuesdays. And then I stopped because, I wasn't really having anything left over to sell on Tuesdays. And now, this last couple of weeks, I do have some things, but I wanted to throw a bunch more in. So I'm here. I'm Lucinda. I'm Fantastic Finds. My email is msc in the middle walker at att.net, not com, .net. Very important. And I do 2-week build a boxes. Saves me time on invoicing and shipping and packing, and saves you money by building a box that's a pound or so, because jewelry usually isn't too heavy, so that you don't have to pay a lot for shipping. Because it's rare these days that I will buy a item and be willing to pay, $8 to $10 shipping. And most of us are like that. So that is what I do. This is, let me turn the page. I would love to send you some of this hot weather, Heidi. And cold and wet is the worst for me. Yeah. Fact of the matter is, this heat is a really good for my pain, but I have a headache. So, um, today is the end of week 1. I sell on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it used to be that I had set what I did Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Nowadays, it's kind of like whatever it is that's going on. I'm just having a sale of curated costume jewelry, vintage, which I absolutely love. Sometimes some modern pieces. And when it's modern, it's usually pretty, like way less than you'd pay in the store. And I'm moving into some high-end sterling silver, gold plate, and semi-precious stones, slowly but surely. I'm also have been taking old, fantastic vintage bead necklaces that needed some restringing or just didn't look quite right just with the beads. And I have been recording them and adding beads into the middle. I'm repairing a bunch of rock crystal and some AB, and I will continue to design some other necklaces because I used to make jewelry. I'm not talking like soldering and semi precious stones and setting them, in a setting. I'm talking beads. And I'm fairly decent at it. So I have so much of a bead hoard, antiques to incredible vintage to just really fun, funky 1970s, and 80s beads. It's time for me to start moving that on. And it's fun, right? So when I take my staycation at the end of this month, that's one of the things I'm going to be working on. So this will be the end of week 1. And then the next time I will be on will be next Tuesday. God willing, and the creek don't rise. Anyone know that? So based on that, today is Buy It Nows, except for a few things. I do have vintage. I do have modern. I do have some starting bids of really cool vintage and some higher priced items. Yep. And I want to say, I don't think you, Heidi. Yeah, squeaky, crispy, and cracky. You're squeaky, crispy, and cracky. I know exactly what you mean, Heidi. I did not receive my Captiva's email for her registration, but I'm going to make a note. I can get it from Melly. And I'm sure she wouldn't mind. I know she said she sent it, but it didn't go through. And this is going to be the 4th time that a new person has tried to register with me and their email just isn't going through. Oh, hi, my Captiva. Hello. Yeah, no, it didn't go through. But this is the 4th time, just in the last 3 weeks, where someone has tried to register and the email doesn't go through, and it's not in my spam or my junk or it's weird. Now, Heidi, I got your email. Heidi, I did get Heidi's email. Okay, my Captiva. There you go. And I'll be at Melly's sale later tonight. Usually takes me about an hour after I end my sale to collect all my little things in my ice bag and, get up the stairs and lie down in bed with my dinner. But I'll be there. Yeah, so I don't know why that happens. I really don't, because it never used to happen. And Heidi's got through, no problem. So it's a mystery to me. And that's why I always call out att.net, because it's an old one. And people automatically put .com. So I don't know. Alrighty then. Nice to see you. Yeah, who knows? I don't have a clue. Who knows? Okay. So I was going to, this is a teaser, sorry. I was going to bring this. However, the reason I kept this, since I used to sell and list on eBay when eBay first started, is because, and I have to test it. I have a whole bowl, 1920s depression glass bowl back there to test, and I have the acid test. I just want to show you. I kept this because I think this is really old It's just my feeling about it. I think it doesn't have a stamp anywhere of gold that I've been able to see. But I think, see how thin it is and delicate? I think it's possibly Victorian, and it's so tiny. I mean, it doesn't even fit my wrist. Let's be honest. So I need to test it for gold. But I literally have had this piece for 25 years or something. And it just has a vibe. It has a vibe. And I've had it all that time, and it's never worn down into, like, if it was layered, how some other color. So I'm really thinking gold. And I'm thinking old. And I'm wondering if, like, because ladies were so tiny, if it was like a arm cuff decoration. Maybe. Is Becky in here? Hi, Becky. Becky, you are. Hello, hello. I know you have another sale today that you must be preparing for. How's it going, Becky? Becky is one of the busiest people I've ever met. So, it's going to be a buy it now with some exceptions. It's the end of week 1 of my 2-week. If you ever don't want to wait for 2 weeks, then about 4 days later, I invoice. Then everyone pays, or the majority, and I take it to the post office. There's like a 3+ week lag to get your items. If you want something right away, because it's a gift, because it's the only thing you're going to purchase, because you're really excited and you want it now, just email me and tell me, and I will get the invoice out immediately after this sale. And my post office is only open Monday through Friday, and I've got to drive there. But we'll make it happen as fast as we can. Oh my gosh. Kit Tinker Witch. That is a name. Happy Ducky. No, I don't mind Happy Ducky at all. I like the name, though. Kit Tinker Witch. Where did you come up with that name, Ducky? Is Tinker Witch would be like the name of a cat? Or I don't know. That's a good name. No, I don't mind, Ducky. Not at all. I think you and me, you and me did our thing. We learned from each other. And as far as I'm concerned, we parted friends. So I'm good. I'm fine. But Twitch is a streamer platform. Twitch is a streamer. Oh, so that's your Twitch handle. Gotcha. Thank you, Ducky. Okay. So if you're new to me, I need the same thing everyone in the who does this needs. I need you to send me, and good Lord, I don't know what's happening with my email, but it's always been fine. Heidi got through, and she's never emailed me before. Your YouTube name, your real name with shipping address and zip code, and your PayPal email address. Because I ship using Pirate Ship to save you about a third, and I bill through PayPal. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Anyone who's new, and I'll say this at the beginning every time, and then we're going to move into a fast sale. Anyone who's new, who is supposed to send me an email, I am going to drop in the comments within, by the next morning, I got your email or I did not get your email of the sale in which you're supposed to be sending it. So whoever's new, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to attach a jot form here. I don't know how. Once I do that, you won't need to do that. But for now, please go back and look at the comments and see, yay, it went through, or no, it didn't. I need to try again. And we'll just do that for a little bit. No, Heidi, I totally got your email. I don't know if I've ever, Heidi, if you've emailed me before, it would have been a long time ago. If you've emailed me recently, I'm either having a complete brain, I forget, that's ASL, I don't remember, I don't know, or it was a long time ago. I don't know what's happening with my email. It shouldn't be happening. Yeah. I mean, has it been recently, Heidi? And then I'm going to start the sale. Heidi, I never got those. No. Heidi, oh my gosh. No, I never got those. And I really wanted them. Wow. What is happening with my email? Oh, so Ducky or Cat Tinker Twitch, Kit Tinker Twitch. I'm just going to call you Tinker. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you don't need to attach a jot form directly to StreamYard. You can with an additional program, but most sellers just link their jot form directly. Well, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm just not saying it. I'm not technical. So I'm not saying it in the right way. But that's exactly what I want. I just want to directly link a jot form. I mean, I created one, and then it was like, where do you want me to put it? And it had all these programs, none of which were StreamYard. And I was like, well, I throw my hands up in there. I don't know what to do with that. So, okay, this is important. Sorry, I know y'all are bored to death. Ducky, see, this is what I love about you. You are extraordinarily helpful in this way. Oh my God. So it doesn't come out of the jot form company, let's call it. You know, you don't save it to your documents or whatever. You just copy the link into, you just create it and then highlight that, copy that your RUL. Yeah, Control C to copy, or just copy it and then paste it into the chat. But once it's in the chat, how do I keep it highlighted at the bottom? See, that's my question. Hi, Painted Pony. I know, no, Tinker, Ducky. See, she's like the younger generation that knows what she's doing. Like my son-in-law and my daughter. My daughter is constantly saying, oh my God, you boomer lady, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't grow up with computers. I pin it. Okay. I'm going to make a note and then I'm going to get on with that. I just put my email in here. Captiva in the chat. I don't know. I was yakking away with Miss Tinker. Okay. Copy the RUL. Put in chat. So I have to do it every time. I was hoping there a way that I didn't have to do it every time. Put in chat and then pin it. Yeah. Okay. Fantastical. Yeah, I'm telling you, Heidi, my daughter, and you know, I'm very nice and I laugh a lot and I have a great time, but I also have that Aries Taurus, like, you know, and my daughter is a Virgo, so she is way, and she grew up with me. So she takes no prisoners. I mean, she just takes me to town. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm sorry I asked. Okay, wait. There it is. Hold on. My Tinker. My cap. Oh, bother. Okay, CAP. See, that's my brain still can't do long sequences of numbers since I was rear-ended. I'm going to write this slower. CAPTIVA, and it's got a MY in front of it, and then it has 2528. Achoo! No. So you can't share your emails. Oh, so God bless America. Here I am thinking I'm copying down her email. Hi, Billy. I am starting out in the most hilarious ways ever. Okay, y'all. My Captiva, I'll figure it out with Melly since you gave me permission, and it's oh my Lord. Okay. Quick, it's showing to me. No, see, that's the problem, my Captiva. You're seeing it, but because it's got an at in it, or it looks like a RUL pasted link. No. But it's a .net. I'll just get it from Melly. And you know what? I'm going to be in there tonight. So I want to get on with this sale because I'm doing a little bit less today. But I don't. The other thing is I'm in the country and sometimes it takes a little while, but usually not. I have a pretty good service. So I'm checking for mail, downloading 4 messages, but it might be all junk. Nope. Yeah. I don't know, honey. I'll just get it from Melly. And we'll just go forward with there. Okay. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Let me do this right quick. Youch. I can't. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. I did. It's not in any of that, Becky. No. It's not in any of that. I have it real parceled out 4 different folders. It's just not there. But it will happen. It will happen. Okay. So let's go. Because I'm not. Yes, we do, Heidi. And Tinker popped in at the right time. Okay. To help me with this one. Okay, this is a hard one for me. But I've had it in a box forever. Don't worry about it. I've had this forever. I mean, since 2001. Hey, Melly. Yes. No, Melly, you've got a big sale coming up. Okay. I need to scoot this closer to me. Yeah, yep, I've been there. So I've had it since 2001. It is copper pennies cuff. It's an art piece. To me, it's worth more than $16, but I've had it so long that it's time for someone else to take it. Let me look at it and see. So everything's a buy it now, Billy. Billy's like, that's mine. Just wanted to see 1979, 1980, 79, 79, 1980. Okay, Billy. They're all pennies from 1979 and 1980. And it is yours, my friend. I love this. And it fits me with room to spare, so it can be squozen closed or opened a little. I'm a 7.25, but do it gently, warm it up. It's hot where you are. And then get it right to that size where it slides over and leave it alone so you don't break it. Okay? Fantastic. What a beautiful piece. I'm happy it's going to you because it was a hard piece for me to get off of. I appreciate it. I know it's going to have a good home, so I don't have to miss it too hard. Billy, you don't have a bag yet, I do not think, Billy. I'm going to start you a new one because I don't think you have a bag yet. Billy gets a bag. Billy, you want a green bag or an orange bag? Got a preference? Do you care? I'm going to give you an orange bag. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad. I love this. Love it, love it. End of the era, the 70s. Okay. Nice. Green. Oh, green. Well, I picked green. Didn't I? No, I picked orange. Okay, just for you, I'll change bags, Billy. Just for you. I mean, I should know that because since you are always walking in the park, nature sounds correct, doesn't it? Just a tip, is it possible my mailbox is full? I've deleted a lot of emails lately and I get emails every dang day. I don't know. Maybe there's like some super strict, weird thing that it's doing. I don't know. I'll look at it. Thank you, Heidi. I have to, I have to look at it. Okay, this is a buy it now. I love this, and I'd like to, this is an older piece. It's definitely tribal. It's not made in this country. I haven't shown it before, but I thought I'd bring it today. Now, every time I pick it up, it wants to tangle. Ooh, I got it. Okay. Oh, except that I didn't do this. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, Heidi. And yeah, I never got your whole thing about your experience. But I did just get your email from yesterday or today. So I'm so sorry. Maybe you have a copy of it in your sent box. So, and you could just resend it of the ablations, the nerves. So this is the top. And these beads with the hoops are on leather. And then these very large metal rings connected by beads. Then this is pretty standard for, another country to use this kind of cotton ribbon. And it is a necklace, but with this, I think it might be Middle Eastern. And then it goes down into this beautiful, I don't know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 strands. 16 strands. And so you just tie a knot with the red cord. Let's try to see what this looks like. It's very unique, interesting, different piece. And I'm trying to do it without. Did that go? There you go. That's why. So the longest one goes down to almost right in the middle, and the shortest one is here. So that's about 19 inches down to about 24 inches. And, I have it like this because I like the leather pieces showing. But you could have the leather pieces in the back, and then the cotton tie piece just goes underneath your outfit. I've actually seen these worn, and I'm pretty sure this is a vintage piece. There's the back. So that's what that is, 22. Oh, Mellie's like, I like that piece. Mellie, good on you. It started thunderstorming. Lucinda, ever touched to share your beading? Oh, maybe. Yeah, when did Mellie come in? Mellie came in a little while back. So this is sold to Mellie. I'm doing this again. I did that yesterday. So Mellie, this is sold to. I'm going to type that in, and I'm going to put it in a bag. But because there's so many, it tangles, and so you'll have to sit there and do what I did, lay it out and fuss with it. There's just no other way around it, unless I rolled it up in tissue paper, which I used to do when I sold at the flea market. That would work. It's really, and she did a sneaky bid. God bless. I didn't even touch that. Yes, Billy, be safe. I love that piece, Mellie. Thank you. And I think it's Middle Eastern. You're home? Oh, good. Okay. So, and Mellie gets an orange bag. Well, Mellie has it. No, that will just mess everything up. Nope. Okay. There you go. That was great information about how to deal with the jot form. It's just now I have to do it every time. But I will. There you go. Yeah, the color combination. It's really pretty. And I mean, it kind of looks like whatever, but the minute you put it on like that, it's like, ooh, that's kind of nice. I actually have been wondering if it's a wedding. It's a fancy piece, and I've been wondering if it's a part of like a wedding ensemble. Okay, so these $3. These are probably 90s. I really like them. I actually, when I got these, a couple years ago, I decided I didn't want to sell them because I love the colors, and I wore them for a while, and I cleared out everything. Well, I'm cleaning up. Wait till the computer catches up. I'm cleaning up all my jewelry and reboxing and rehanging. So it is navy blue, black, and steel gray with a tiny blue bead. I believe that is, I think it's brass. And I don't know if this bead is glass or acrylic. I think it's glass. It's looking like glass, but I'm not positive. And these are all separate pieces. Super lightweight, pierced. And see that navy blue. It's a very like midnight blue. So $3. There are no earring backs. And, you can see where the these were glued or soldered on. I almost believe, based on the, there you go, based on the way that they kind of washed the metal, that these could have been a hobbyist artisan piece. They weigh nothing and they got movement, so that's why I like them. They, anything with a movement, I'm in. Oh, Masai. Yes. Heidi. Yeah, that's, thank you, Heidi. You know what? I agree with you. Look at my dogs going in and out over there. I agree with you. I kept thinking, this is so familiar. Who is this? What? And that makes so much sense. Yep. Okay, so this. Oh, sorry. All of a sudden, my nose got really itchy. Bizarre. Yeah. Yep, Heidi. I'm in agreement with you. Because the Middle Eastern didn't seem quite right, but I was like trying to put my finger on it, and I think you did it. Thank you. So I showed this the other day. I've dropped it to, by it now, 13. Ugh, it's got to be allergies. I've got like 4 huge fans going, and it's, been 97 and then 93 degrees with barely any temperature drop, down to like the 60s last night. So this is a little over an inch in diameter, prong set. God, my nose is really itchy. The AB is not scratched. A lot of pinks, oranges. And here, again, is the back. It's done really well. It's a really pretty piece. No, Heidi, you're not oversharing. And see, look at there. Be beautiful on this shirt. Yeah, 13. Typically I sell things like this for 20, and something more than this much higher. And other resellers are selling this stuff for a lot. Just a heads up. I don't do recap. So if you are waiting for that, I don't do that. No, Heidi, do you think you talk too much? You ever listen to how much I talk? Probably, Heidi, probably. So this is going to be a buy it now. I don't even remember what I paid for this anymore. Nobody seems interesting. Interesting? Nobody seems interesting. I'm bored with all of you. Oh my gosh. I try to slow down a little bit. Nobody has seemed interested, and I've brought this I don't know how many times. So, so let's just get it out of here. I honestly, I love this piece. And if it doesn't sell for $8, oh, this is not the bracelet. This is the necklace. Wow, even better deal then. I had the copper wire wrapped bracelet, which I might still have, or maybe it's sold. This is, God, what happened with my nose? Something must be going on outside. Wind. It's really unusual. This is white, green, and orange color changing. I had, or have, I don't know, a copper wire wrapped bracelet with these same beads. This is a necklace. It's really, does it even have a clasp? I don't think it does. No, because it just goes over your head. It's not heavy. It changes depending on where you are in the light. It's nice. It's very long. Too slow here. Too slow where? Oh, Billy. Billy. Yeah. This, I thought this was in the bracelet is awesome. I just can't remember if I sold it or not. And just so you know, this is about 26 inches long. And, you know, I would do a knot. I would do a knot in it or put a brooch and let this be a double dangle. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Billy. I love this cat's eye stuff. I'm quite sure I'm losing some money on that, but I got to. I got to. Hey, computer. I gotta move it on out. Congratulations. That's a fun piece. Oh, and now, so that's interesting. Then I just felt something over here. So I'm wondering if there was a little bug that I couldn't see. I don't know. Thank you, Billy. I love this too. Billy, you've been coming for a while. Do you remember if I sold the copper wrapped bracelet? That's these same stones? I don't know. I don't know. Billy has a green bag. That's why I need a staycation. I need to deal with my inventory. I need to deal with my house. I know there's something happening. It's like all of a sudden I need a Claritin. It's driving me nuts. I have allergies and I was fine. And then all of a sudden I'm not fine. Okay. This is a buy it now. Again, for $8. Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. Well, maybe I haven't shown it in 5 weeks, but and I very likely sold it. I have no idea. I have so much inventory. Pieces that are super striking or that I've had a long time, I know when they're gone. Like I feel it in my heart. Let's do this. These are acrylic on the back. And because they're acrylic and they're just these little adorable like birds. I think these are hummingbirds. Look at the beak. Yeah, hummingbirds. I don't know if that's real abalone or acrylic. I don't really care because they're just so cute. And then, oh, I see. And hummingbirds, have the greens and the pinks and the red throats. I totally get it. And they're tiny. They're very light. I love them. They are little hummingbirds. Oh my gosh. They're tiny. I mean, tiny. Look. Boom. But, you have multiple holes. These would be really good, like right here. And I just, because it's acrylic on the back, I mean, it does look like a layer. I don't know if you can see that. But doesn't mean it isn't a layer of another acrylic. No ideas. No ideas. Oh, Melly. Melly, I just threw them in the box, Melly. Thank you, Melly. Melly is going to have a great sale tonight. Melly, you are going to have, good Lord, Native American, and what else did you tell me? Of course, my brain's already forgot. I feel like you said vintage Native American and something. Melly. What did Melly say? I don't think Melly doesn't have a bag yet. Nope, Melly gets a pink bag. There you go. All Native American and Mexican sterling mini signed. Heck yeah. Head on over to Melly's after me. And the prices that Melly can afford to give on a lot of her items, really good. Really good. Yeah. Billy, you know. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to get this straightened out. Whoop. Okay. Moving on. I have a huge basket. You know I'll never get through the whole thing. Let's do this. This. Thought I just got rid of that. Okay, there you go. For what I believe I'm maybe breaking even here. I'm not sure. You need matches to stay up longer? What do you mean? Matches? Like you're going to light a fire under your butt? Is that what you mean? Heidi? Yeah, I don't. I think at this price, I may just be recouping my money. And I know it's worth about double this. The last time I looked at comps, which was just about 2 weeks ago. This is beautiful. Yeah, Billy. This is a very old, beautiful clasp. I don't see a marking of 925, but I think it is. I haven't tested it, but I do. Well, it's brass stone. You know, I actually take that back. I think it might be a gold wash or actually just gold. I'm not sure. I didn't test it. Here's the back. Here's what goes inside. And then it's all hand knotted. Silk cord, probably. Old wooden cinnabar with the, I'm trying to get the pattern in here. Let me get this. Boy, the pattern. There you go. It's got like, this is like a Buddhist 4-direction symbol, similar to Native American. It's hand knotted in between each one. Now, I did not bring this week. I just decided, why do I have such a shadow? There you go. I just decided to bring it. It's very, very lightweight. Oh, Melly. Melly's like, I know what that is. I'll take it. Melly. Melly, I thought you were divesting yourself of things. This is, but Melly, because this is so lightweight and it's about 22 to 24 inches, you can wear this all day long. Perfect, Melly. I didn't even think about that. Oh, you have the earrings? That's fantastic. Yeah. And like I said, I thank you, Melly. I I mean, it's got, Melly, I'm going to tell you in case you want to retract, because it's so old. Some of this red, has brown in it from just wear on the skin. Okay, Melly? It's just because it's wooden, it's the red, so it's cinnabar. It's not plastic, it's wood, but it is an old cinnabar. But there is some browns here and there on these beads and some darker reds. It's just from the wear over the years. Is that okay, Millie? I want to make sure that that's all right with you. Yes, Asian, very Tibetan. Millie, tell me that it's okay. Um, Cinnabar can be a stone that's carved. Okay, this is my limited understanding. It can be a stone that's carved. It's very commonly wood. It's not wax, not that I know of, but it is definitely like Chinese, and that it's Chinese, but the Chinese stole a lot of, and there's also just crossover because it's Asia, symbolism from Tibet. So it's kind of a little bit above my pay grade. Melly, just get back to me when you have a chance, honey, because it does have that little bit of brown on the wood from people just wearing it and it being around. Okay. Yeah, the little bit of brown. The process they wrap in this white gauzy material, the layers of the color. Thank you. I've never looked into how it was made. Oh, so now I'm going to do that. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, Melly, because since I'm doing a buy it now and going really fast, yeah, I want people to be happy. And I know you have the earrings. I know you will be happy with this. I think you'd be happy with it even if you didn't have the earrings. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Hi, Brittany. Okay. All right. Next item. That's going to be a buy it now for 20. Yeah, you have to be fast with Melly. Melly's like doing something else entirely. And she hears a word and she's like, boom. It's weird. My partner had, where did it go? I just put in, thank you, new comment. There you go. My partner has been out weed whacking defensible space, getting rid of all the grasses because I live on 22 acres. You got to get rid of all this stuff all around your house and on the roads, your own roads, your driveway. And he got poison oak, and I said, "Stay the heck away from me." And it hasn't been bad; it's mostly resolved. But all of a sudden, with all that itching, I'm like, "Oh no, do I have it?" So this is a plated silver snake chain, about medium size snake chain. It did have some tarnishing. It may still have a little bit, like right there. I went over it with a cloth. So I tested it. It's plated silver. It is a 16-inch. Oh, come on, computer. Let's focus. It is like a maroon red, really deep, almost brown, but red and green piece of jasper. I would like it. Why? The lighting in here, yesterday it was really weird as well. There's one side, it's very thick. Why is that? See, there's more red over there. What? maybe it's because I'm closer than usual. I'm not sure. Like, it's just, to me, I can't see any color definition. Can you all see any color definition in this? I mean, a little bit, but not. There you go. See that deep brown maroon with like a forest green jasper medallion on a plated sterling silver. And it's about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. It's a little big. And again, 16-inch chain. Okay, moving on. Good. I don't know why. Can you all see the colors and it's just me who can't? Because that's weird. And hold on one second. I'm going to see if my chair will go up just a little bit taller. No. Come on, chair. Boom. I'm so short, y'all. I mean, I'm not. I'm 5'3", so that's fairly typical for a woman. But I think she will be checked out. No, that's a saying across the board. So, okay, I brought this. I'm already going to just go ahead and drop it. I love it. If anyone is a parrot head, Jimmy Buffett, or you just like fun, chunky things, this is for you. I love this. I was asking a lot more, but what? You're 5'2". There you go. Yeah, and as I'm aging, I'm definitely shrinking, I feel like, with this back stuff. So I showed this. Remember how I say I'm bringing stuff back that I showed this week? Well, this is one of them. Barrel clasp. This is, 70s, 80s. Wood. Really nicely polished. It reminds me of driftwood. This is definitely, and then orange pieces. This is definitely from some island, not Hawaii, but somewhere more, Puerto Rico. I can't think of the names at the moment. And then it's got like flour wafers right there. And then it comes down. It's really nice. And these birds are hand painted. Really nice detail. And they are not clear coated in an overspray. So don't go rubbing and scratching on this to clean it, or you're going to take away the paint on the bird. There is nothing I need to call out. It is done on fishing line, or that's what I call it. That's not what it's called in the jewelry biz, but that's what I call it. It's Buy It Now 9. Let me move that so that I can show it to you. It is meant to go 1 and 2. So it has, again, that movement that I really like. And it is about 20 inches. I like it. $9. Very lightweight. Very lightweight. My StreamYard thing, let me do this and put it down. My StreamYard, yes, Puerto Rico. And what my other islands am I thinking of? Not Moritz, but do you know what I'm saying, right? Oh, there is this weird thing. I don't want this to show. I have this weird new thing that takes me to new comments. I don't want it there. I want it to go away. St. Lucia, something like that. You have 2 lovebirds and a parakeet. Oh man, I can't do birds. Or at least when I was a teenager, I couldn't, because even though I put the cover on them, they would wake up at, I don't know, 5 in the morning. And, I'm a teenager and I've got to go to school, and I, I'm out messing around. So I'm like, yeah, be quiet. They didn't care. Sterling silver, pink heart pendant. Had this around for a long time. Let's see. I don't understand. Why is this doing this? Birds are so smart. I'm missing everything people are saying because my comments are running very weird. Hopefully that is going away. So this is sterling silver, and I think it's tourmaline. I don't have my Presidian yet. I will. It is pink. It is a pendant. Those are real stones. I mean, it's possible they're man-made, but they are a real, I think it's tourmaline pink, right? It's a heart. It's about an inch big. It is really well done. There's the 925. I do not have a correct kind of chain for it, because even though it's 925, it's gold tone. I had a pink and a purple, and I sold the purple a while back. It's beautiful. $13. These are about $45 new. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, that'd be really nice right here in like an Indian wedding. Yeah. So I just don't have a chain, but it's really large, so you could put it even on. Dun, 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 dun. As long as I'm showing it, let's do it. I like to try to help people imagine and envision. You can put it on a torque. Look at that. Now this one is small on me. This one is my display, but you get the idea. Yep, and it'll fit over any small sterling silver necklace that you own. Okay. Yes, it would, Heidi. It would be great for a young girl. Yep. Okay. Moving on. I don't know. Since it's a gold tone, no one buys this. I'm going to ask my daughter if she would like it. I mean, she's 36, but doesn't mean she wouldn't like it. Okay, let's do, this is a buy it now of 20. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Angelica. I had that 13. Angelica. Hi, Angelica. Oh, thank you. I don't know, Melly, I don't know what's happening lately. And Angelica, thank you. It is sold to you. So my daughter is not going to get it. Thank you for coming in. You've come in once before. I remember. Now, Angelica, did you register before? Apparently, I've been having issues with registering. Have you registered? I mean, I know your name. I know your name. I'm pretty sure from Melly, from other people. Can you go? Where did it go? Right here. Angelica, can you? Yeah, I don't think I have it. Can you go ahead and try? Let me get rid of this. Can you go ahead and try to send it to that email, and I'll type it in the chat as well? because I've been having a problem. Thank you, Melly. Okay, can you do it now and I can check my email? Just because I seem to be having an issue with, oh, I know. Have you been here the whole time, Angelica? Did you hear me say that I was going to, hold on, or I'm going to get lost, that I was going to put in the comments, yes, I got such and such as an email, or no, I didn't, of every live sale until, I get my jot form attached, which should be next week. So can you send it, and it's a .net. Okay. So it's mscwalker at att.net, not .com. And I'm going to put in the comments tonight if I don't receive your email. And then I need you to keep trying. And I do 2-week build-a-boxes. If you remember, this is the end of week 1. So if you wanted just this item and you don't think you're coming back, then you need to tell me that also in the email. And obviously, you know the drill. YouTube name, real name with shipping address, and and PayPal email address. By tonight, please, and thank you so much. Okay. I appreciate you being here. And just people have somehow been having a problem getting their emails through lately, and I don't know why. So hopefully we won't keep doing that. And I will have my jot form pasted in on every sale so we don't have to keep going through that. These are beautiful. All of you who know me know that normally I would start this at like 25. Thank you. And I will attach that jot form next week. Now that Tinker has, thank you, Melly. Now that Tinker has explained to me how to do it. So here's the front. My computer always takes a minute when I get up close to catch up. Catch up, said the mama tomato to the baby tomato. It's a bad dad joke from the 60s and 70s. What did the mama tomato say to the baby tomato? Ketchup. So they are orange AB crystals. There you go. My computer is whack. I just got a text. I bet that's Melly. They have gold tone leaves that come up and wrap the side. And they really remind me of, look at this. This is for the 4 bottom stones. And this is for the top. These are a designer. I don't know if it's a Dini or Juliana, but this particular way of puddling right there, the back, the metal, is different. That's what I have to say. They're very beautiful. And I'm sorry, they're silver tone. They're silver tone. They are very fancy. They are, if I put these on instead of this, I'm ready to go out tonight. So, and they are about an inch and a quarter. And they are there you go, orange. And I suspect they came with a set. They really, for some reason, it's these leaves right here are giving me a Coro vibe. And sets back in the day would have your earrings, your bracelet, and your necklace, at the very least, your earrings and necklace. And one piece would be signed. And generally it would be the necklace. So I can't say that definitively, but There you go. That's my wisdom of the day. Okay, I dropped those. 18. All right, moving on. Thank you all for being here. Where'd y'all come from? Hi, lurkers. Hi, lurkers. This is my buy it now. Moving as fast as possible for me. I'm moving pretty fast. Heidi, I'm still really bummed that I never received your whole email about your experience with the procedure that you always have and that I need to have. My daughter was actually kind of yelling at me about that the other day, that even if you have to pay out of pocket, Mom, and she's right. My back, I can't keep going on like this. So if you have it in your sent email, when you wake up tomorrow, not tonight because you do need to sleep, please resend it. Because I definitely got the information about how to mail you the gift, and I'm going to throw something else in there. And Pirate Ship does all the customs forms for other countries. So that's an automatic. I can't ship anywhere out of this country without filling out custom forms. This is a clear white crown. Double layered right there, which makes sense. They generally kind of are and then it gives the illusion like you're wearing a crown, right? I think it's really nice. It does not have a maker's name. The clasp just barely goes out through the end. So late 60s. And it is, again, about an inch. Jean jacket, whatever kind of thing you got going on, $10. Honestly, usually I would be starting this at about $16 to $18. It's in perfect condition. Look at the stones. Those are really nice. Okay, moving on. How about something completely different? Yeah, Heidi's Barb gifted Heidi something, and I'm going to throw in something else, because as long as we're sending stuff to Belgium, I can put that, it's worth $2 because it's vintage, right? Might as well throw in some other stuff. Buy it now. $2. Red glass costume ring. Well, Barb is a sweetheart, and you deserve it. You show up. You're here for all of us, Heidi. You're respectful. You're kind. I mean, honestly. And it's sad and it's hard that you don't get, I'll tell you what size this is, that you can't get things from your American friends. I mean, I'm assuming that includes Sarah and David, if you still watch them. I love this. I mean, $2 for this. Super cheap. Let me tell you what size it is. This is like when you want to go blinging. Yes, you do, Heidi. It is it adjustable? That's so weird. Okay. I'm going to go back to where I was. It's just about a size 8. This is like an inch and a half, and it stands up tall. It is a cherry red surrounded by CZs. This is, This is not like 70s. This is more like 90s, and it's a red purple. And inside $2 is, I'm giving this away. This is a giveaway of the day. It does seem to act as though you could adjust it. However, it really looks that this is solid. I don't think you can. It's a size 8. I'll tell you the dimensions. $2. Kathy Weisman is like perfect. Yes, Heidi. That's where we met. 1.5. This is beautiful, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Well, sold to Kathy. That was my giveaway item of the night. Like, so I've been friends with Kathy forever. Yay! Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Angelica. How are you, Kathy? $2, honey. I will put it aside in a bag. Thank you. Hi, Kat. I maybe you'll buy something else. Well, shipping for this one ring, I'll put it in a bubble mailer. It shouldn't be too bad at all. Yay. Oh, name tag. See her other reaction? Listen. What other reaction? Stuffy? Did I say stuffy? Or is the ring stuffy? Or are you feeling stuffy? Are you like a snuffleupagus stuffy? Are you got a cold? What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. So, you feel stuffy. Yeah, I could relate. I came on and all of a sudden, she got it. Thank you, Heidi. I came on other than a headache. Ooh, other than a headache. I mean, yeah, other than a headache because of the heat, I was fine. And then I came on and all of a sudden everything is itching. So I'm checking for an email, downloading 4 messages again. Melly's went through, and then more stuff about the dang bears. I don't want to read that now. So, Angelica, I still didn't get your email. Just a heads up. I will put in the comments, like I said, if I don't get it. And okay, I'll put in the comments if I don't get it. And then I'm so sorry, everyone. But if worse comes to worse and it's just not going through over the whole weekend, come to my sale on Tuesday and I'll have the jot form and you can fill it out and that should go right to my email. Okay? Gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel like an idiot. Or I feel, idiot's not a good word. I feel ignorant. I just feel this is not a smooth sale for y'all when you have to do all that. So that that's not good. Ceramic butterfly brooch. I'm about to get a boba. I haven't had a boba, which was my favorite thing when I took care of my dad, and a reason I gained 10 additional pounds because I had a boba every day. I haven't had a boba because I moved to the middle of nowhere. They are over the hill in the big city. I haven't had one for a year and a half. Look at this. I'm sure this was a hobbyist really great translucent with gold paint. I think it's actually, the paint that has the real little bits of gold in it, like they did on the Japanese uh, older pieces, the gold paint. Little teeny tiny. Of course, you can see the glue. It's, it was an artisan piece. By that, I mean it was not mass produced. It is just a rollover clasp, and it's about an inch and a quarter long, but it's so cute. It's like a scatter pin. It's a scatter pin. I would want several different butterflies, and I would have them flying up. Yep, but that's me. This would also make a great piece to go on a bobby pin in your hair. Yep. Okay, $6. $6, y'all. And I don't do recaps. So anyone who's here, if you want to see what you've missed, you need to go backwards in time. And if you are interested in it, I'm going to do some necklaces now. Drop it in the chat. So I'll buy it now, with the exception of a couple things starting bid. If it's a starting bid, I'll have to start it over. But since it's been passed on, the odds are pretty good that that you will be the only one bidding on it. 15. This is a 70s. I think this is Middle Eastern. Okay. What? My Billy Dog, stop. Loose, read above. Wait. Oh. I'm trying so hard to go fast. Kathy, you want the parrots? Are you a parrot? Thank you all. It takes a village to get my attention. Good Lord. Email was returned to you. That's interesting. Okay, Kathy, you want the parrots. The parrots were $9? Y'all, I think they were $9. Kathy, does that sound correct to you? God, good Lord. Thank you all. It's way up there, but I'm pretty sure it was $9, Kathy. I love the parrot necklace, the wooden parrot necklace. You gotta put in big old stop signs in there. Ew. Yes. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Kathy. I can totally see you with this. I love this. The wood, it's so smooth and worn down. I mean, this has been around for a while. It's lovely. And I love the three birds. And it's just like fancy but simple. If that makes any sense. Okay, you get a yellow bag. Nope, someone has a yellow bag. You get a purple bag. And you get a bag, and you get a bag, and you get a bag. Okay, so Kathy, this is Kathy's bag. So, thank you, Kathy. Parrot. I love that necklace. That's only the second time I ever showed it. Okay, so I am going to, I appreciate it. Thank you, Tinker. Hold on one second. I need to turn off my computer and mute for a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had to deal with the boba. I can't do that and do this. It was up there, but I just typed it in again. So there you go. Why is this I've never had this before. Can I get rid of it? I have this new thing in my chat where it has new comment and an arrow down. And unless I press that, I can't see what's going on. And it's never been there before. And I didn't ask for it to be there. I don't want it to be there. I'm very unhappy about it. So I can tell that this is older and from another country by this clasp closure. This is metal. And then it's on cord, and then it's wrapped with kind of like that heavier metallic thread. And then it same thing here with the toggle closure. There's a slight bit of wear right there. And you just, and it's almost like a shepherd's hook, but not. This goes over that. This is a little bit elastic. This is hammered. I remember these in the 60s and 70s. And it's cream white seed beads with little gold beads. Probably about 15 strands. It is a collar necklace. So 15 inches. So really, it would go with these earrings in the summer. Perfect. There you go. Okay. There's not much more to say about this piece. That's what it is. It is ethnic. It's from another country. And I just love this hammered. Anyone else remember this style from when you were growing up, because you're my age? I can't go down much more than that, so on that piece. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water. What is going on? Simply Tapioca. Oh, our USA brand. Oh, and you put that in. Thank you. Bubble tea. Yes, Luce. What is a boba? Bubble tea. It's like Asian, Thailand. So they are tapioca balls, teeny tiny chewy tapioca balls, in some kind of sugary milk solution with ice. And they have mega calories in its sugar. But they finally got hip where you can say no sugar, 25%, 50%, etc. And you can even change up your milk preferences, at least in the city you could. So in the city, I would always get like 25% sugar. Kathy's laughing at something. I don't know. It's slimy tapioca. They're not slimy, Billy. Slimy. I don't think they're slimy at all. I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from with that, but but no. In fact, if you go back and watch like my live sales, it says 2 years ago. They're really like 3 years ago. I don't know what's up with YouTube. You will often see me. I either have a coffee or I have a boba. Yes, ma'am. And I'm, drinking the boba. What is this new comment? Why? We're all your age. Everyone loves bubble tea. Yeah, that's the other name. Bubble tea, right? Ooh, and dangers of dangers. I used to get um, Tokyo street fries with a boba at this one place. Thank God it was far away from my family home. Thank God. Because those, first off, it's just pure carbohydrate, French fries, huge portion. And then it's got like this mayonnaise ketchup topping with cheese. And I'm like, ah. Okay. So this is probably 90s, maybe early 2000s. This is plastic. This is cheap metal. That's just a plastic. But these faux pearls are done really well. There is no, or if there is any, it's extremely limited scratching. The luster on these, and it's not super heavy. The luster on these really makes it look like real pearls. So if you just want to wear something fun and shiny and looks like it's serious pearls in the summer, $7. I hate this comments thing. Why is it there? I mean, you actually can buy these kits with the tapioca pearls and then like flavor like matcha. You could just get matcha with no kind of sugar. This is about 20 inches at its longest. And see, I think it's, to me, looks like real pearls, doesn't weigh anything. $7. Put on a nice black t shirt or a little sundress. Boom, boom, boom. You're good to go. Um, you can buy kits from like different tea shops. And, I'm sure there's one in Belgium. You just haven't seen it. You may live in like too small of a village, but they're everywhere around the world. It's one of the most popular drinks out there besides Starbucks coffee. Honestly. And I always liked it, but the stress of being a caregiver, I started drinking a boba almost a day. But then I'll tell you what, I didn't have the Tokyo street fries very often. But you know what I had for dinners? Arugula beet salad with a vinaigrette with sunflower seeds and yada yada yada, and a little bit of feta cheese. I mean, an avocado, and I'm probably making everyone hungry, but I'm just trying to say I didn't only eat sugar. Yeah, it does look. Thank you, Heidi. It looks so real. Maybe in a Chinatown. Yes, yes, Chinatown in Brussels or Antwerp, or just look for a tea shop or a place that sells sushi or even Thai food. A Thai food restaurant has these drinks. Yeah, Billy, right? Beet and arugula salad. They call it the princess salad. Ugh. Those are the things I miss about the city, all right? Other things I don't miss. I really don't miss much. I'm ooh, you're zucchini. You're frying zucchini. You know what I want? An air fryer. In fact, think I think that we may have one. I have all kinds of little gadgets and like the make zucchini noodles and the juice and blah blah blah. I just need to start doing it. Sorry. Yeah, Starbucks sells a type of bubble pearl drink, Heidi. But Heidi went to the fridge. I made her hungry. Sorry. Man, I miss those. So you know what? I cook beets and eat them all the time. Well, I haven't for about 3 weeks, but I need to get back on the bandwagon. I cook beets, buy canned pickled beets. I mean, it's really not that hard. And there's a lot of veggies out there like beets, cabbage, which you can make into coleslaw with grated apple, or you can saute it, that are the inexpensive vegetables. Seeing what's happening in our world and here in the United States right now, they're the inexpensive vegetables that people don't think about. But you can make the simplest, most nutritious stuff in no time flat with the inexpensive veggies. Yep. Okay. So these are acrylic. They are on copper. This is a set. So here are the earrings. I don't think that that's actually rhinestone. Hold on. Everything's so hot right now. It's like, let's don't be ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I know that this is acrylic. So I'm going to presume that that is also acrylic. They're really nice. They're made to look very old and Victorian, but it is not. I know that from the necklace. But it is, you see right here, this acrylic piece actually is open to the back like as if it's something fancy. But see the lines? It's not. They're really pretty. This was one of those that I got, and I showed it once and no one was interested. And then I was like, I love this orange and green and coppery colors. So I'm just going to keep the set and wear it on my own. And I have been. So here's the back of the necklace. That is a way in which they're setting the acrylic in. That's the back. It's a really nice, and it weighs nothing. This is the front. Isn't it pretty? I mean, I sold a pair of earrings recently, I think to Billy. Cat, there you are. I think to Billy that I was pretty sure were turn of the century, and then Melly chimed in after I sold them for really cheap, and she said, you just got a really good old pair. And I was like, yeah, I really kind of figured that was the case. Let me finish showing this, and then it's off to Cat. It's off to Cat. So, yeah, churros. It has this extender. It's like 3 inches with the ball, and it is copper, but it's got a little bit of blackness. Okay, sold to my gal Cat. Cat snatched. Cat and I both love copper. Mm-hmm. I was wondering when you came in, I was like, when I bring up that set, is Cat going to grab that? Cat, how are you doing? Cat, are you recovered yet? Like, I mean, recovered, honey? Like, no more pain, no more BS, like, just good? Or are you still recovering? I'm just wondering how long of a process this is going to be for me. Everyone's different, but in like how much pain I need to be thinking I'm going to be in, how much help I need. I mean, I know you're in bed, no, not recovered. No, Cat. Oh my gosh. Is there anything I can do, Cat? Cat, can I text you this weekend? Obviously not on Saturday, but can I text you, honey? And just inquire, you know? So it's not public. Oh, last night? Yeah, with Heather. Okay, I will. Yeah, with Heather. How did that go, Kat? I need to watch that on the replay. I know that was incredible. I need to watch it. I mean, you have incredible taste. Oh my gosh. And the way that Heather curates, wow. I mean, am I like totally out of my mind? That is, yeah. I bet you did. And she just seems so sweet. Oh, this is a starting bid. I do believe. Hold on. That this is one of those ones. Yep, that's a starting bid. Okay. So, in other words, you're continuing on with your life, but you're having a great time, which is good to get your endorphins going and take your mind off of it. But you're still, then that creates pain. Do you know what I mean? Bless your heart. You're a tough lady. I do not have a high pain tolerance. So this is the first time I've ever shown this. It's gorgeous because I already have chronic pain. I already have issues, and fibromyalgia makes it so everything is way more intense. Yeah, during the day. Yep. Well, Kat, listen, Kat, thank you, Kat. All I can do is my 3 sales and a couple little things, and of course, wash myself, make a little bit of food, maybe. I can't vacuum. I can't even make phone calls. I mean, I'm serious. So, and that's with my back being the way it is with no assistance. So this is the clasp. These are very thick old glass beads. It is not AB coated. Starting bid of 36. Thank you, Kat. I'm not, until my insurance is straightened out, I guess I'm going to pay out of pocket. I don't know. Just going to pay out of pocket and go in there and beg them to do a temporary block to adjust my medications. I don't know. Something. So this is big. This is thick. These are usually not, I don't know milliliters of bead size so well, but I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 6. They're normally much smaller. Are these vintage beads? I'm assuming so. They have a couple of them I see right there, which the computer's so rosy and weird. See on the top, a tiny little nick. That's because they're glass and there's no spacers in between, but also anything this bangs against hard as you're wearing it or putting it away is going to do that. So there's just a couple places, and all that shine is just because of the black glass. There is no coating on it. And it is going to be probably about 17, between 16 and 17 inches long. Thank you, Cap. Okay, so that was a starting bid. I remember I don't do recaps. Ooh, I had a lot of people and it dropped down a little, which is kind of okay because I was feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, Kat, I'm gonna text you. Not tomorrow. Are you having your sale tomorrow as usual, or are you not having it? Because I don't want to text you during your sale, but are you not having your sale? You can. All right. So it'll be in the afternoon once you get like some time to chill and all that. And I'll remember there's a 2-hour time difference. um, yeah, right? I know. I know. And, for me, since I can't go anywhere and I can't do anything, I can hardly like get outside and go around my house. I'm like, well, if I'm going to do something and I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to put my energy into my sales because this is what I enjoy. So, once you get to a point of having a chronic health issue that affects your daily life, then you make choices. And this is my choice. I sincerely hope that I get some relief soon and that this is the back of the necklace and that the procedure works for me. I really hope that. Now, listen, I have looked everywhere for a 925 mark on this. I don't see one, but this is beautiful. Oh, so just a heads up, I don't see one, any 925, so I'm going to say it's not. It's got a pretty big bail, so you could put it on anything. And I did this earlier. These are stones. Oh, Angelica, do you? I'm so sorry, honey. Welcome to my channel where there's a whole bunch of us who have fibromyalgia, stenosis in our back, balding discs, migraines, you name it. We're all falling apart over here. My dad said getting old isn't for sissies, and there you are. So those are actual glass stones. It's really very pretty. It's tiny, but it's beautiful for you in the summer, for, you got a teenager or a young lady. And it's, without the extender, it's only going to be about 15 inches. So I would use the extender and bring it down to 18. Okay. Yep. Chronic issues. We all have chronic issues. But you know what? We're a happy group. So that's pretty important. Thank you, Heidi. Caring hugs to all. Exactly. Exactly. Broken, but still kicking, but not too high. Yep. I mean, there are times when every once in a while, every couple of weeks, I break down and I cry, or there's times I get really mad, but it's not very often because how is that going to help me? It's not. I need positivity. I need, that's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah, Billy. You betcha. Okay, listen. I have had this since 2001, and no one wants to buy it. I don't know why. It's an old one. Live but less kicking. It's an old one. It says pure copper inside. It's a riveted construction. It's got just that swirl around this bump up. Riveted in there. No, we're not dead. And it says pure copper right over there. This is, It's at the least 70s, if not earlier with that swoosh. It could be going back to the 50s. I'm not entirely sure. It fits over my wrist. It's large, but you can bend it closed more. So this is at a 7.5 right now. You could bend it down to, I mean, it's really open, right? So you could work with this carefully and bend it down to about a 6.75. It's about a half an inch thick. Yep, $12. I don't know. I think what's going to happen, I'm going to take all my copper cuffs and hidey hole them away for a year or two till they come back in vogue. Because yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a high end and 2 items because Melly's on, and I wanted us to be able to go over there, and I've gone through a lot of items thanks to all of you helping me, and me moving faster than I can talk. So I'm going to do a high end, and then I'm going to do a low buy it now, and then that's it. If this would be the time to go back and see if there's anything you want and drop it into the chat, because I don't do a recap. Also, if you're new and you've been trying to send emails and it's not going through, like I said, I will put in the comment section of this sale, yes, it went through, or no, it did not. So please check tomorrow about that. And worst case scenario, and I'm so sorry, is that my jot form will be attached every sale starting next week. I sell Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then that will go right to my email. Okay. And I just apologize for this, but I have now had 4 people in a row who can't get emails through to me. And I think it's something in my email account that's doing some weird blocking of new. I mean, it's not even in my spam. It's not in my junk. It's not in promotions. It's just not there. So, Becky, we need the elixir of life. Becky. We need the elixir of life. So this is, like I said, this is a big one. I know it. Sterling silver. And lapis. Square. I cannot spell. Square cuff. This is vintage. We are the Cracky Bunch. That's a good name. We are the Cracky Bunch. I'm down with that, Heidi. This is spectacular. I've shown it about 4 times and not for quite a while. It is a square cuff. It is 24.6 grams of sterling. So if it's, I don't know the comps, but last week it was like $3 a gram. So you do the math. This is a bargain. If you were going to just do scrap, it's inlaid with lapis right there. There's a hinge. It's not super duper worn either. Like often old sterling like this will have so many scratches and it'll just be like, what is that? There's the little place where you open it. I struggled like crazy the first time I showed this, and I could not open it. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? And every time I go through that, and it's just a matter of, come on, every time I do this, and I think I know what I'm doing, and then I don't at all. Yeah. And it's actually really simple. It's my brain making it complicated. You don't push down on the thing. You just, there you go. You kind of push down on this, but it's old, so it's a little stubborn. And then see, it's just kind of like the necklaces with this kind of thing. There you go. And then it's got all the hallmarks going on in here. A bunch of them. So I will read them to you. And then I doubt I'll get bids on this, but just in case. Mexico 925 TL-88. This is an old, more than likely Texaco sterling silver 925. It fits me just okay. If I close this, it's going to be tight. So I would like to say, based on that, 6.75 to 6.5. But let me just show you the idea. It would be very tight on me. And that's why I bought it for myself. But that's why I'm selling it. Look how nice this is. And once it's like that and it's on, it actually, it wouldn't be that tight. Now, I could wear it 7.25. I could wear it, but you could also take it down to a 6.75. It's gorgeous. 24.5 grams at $3 a gram. Do the math, $90. And it is, like I said, the silver is got a little tarnishing, but it's not scratched up like crazy. It's got some scratching, but it's not. I mean, this is pure, this is all silver. It's gorgeous. Okay, so that was my high-end item of the day. I do have some really high-end items, and I bring them every once in a while. Okay, last item. And no one's dropped anything in the chat, which means everyone's good. Everyone's here. Everyone's, got what they want so far. And that's fantastic. I'm glad. And I got through a little more than half of what was in my box over here of Buy It Now. So, little Miss Squeaky is calling from Belgium. Heidi, you're hilarious. Okay, this is a Buy It Now. I really like this piece. That's me. $9. It is a slide gold tone leaf with butterfly. I have a different one that's a similar in style, but it's a rose, and the rose has got more complicated. This one's my favorite. It is electroplated, so the amount of gold is just negligible, but it's definitely got that high sheen. Electroplated. It is a I always forget, I think it's herringbone, maybe. I think that's right. Herringbone chain. See how shiny it is? I can't even show it to you. There is no clasp because it is a slide. Here is the back. Here is the bottom. I think this one is new old stock. It's in such pristine condition. Here is the front, and For anyone who knows their jewelry, this grape leaf with this ball and that swirl is completely tagging off of the old Mexican Texaco and alpaca jewelry, and also some old Italian. This is a really common old vintage design. And this is just a little acrylic, but looks like mother of pearl butterfly on the leaf. Is that not cool? And it is just gold tone. So what you do, oops. Yep, my Captiva. Oh, yeah, this is my last piece. My Captiva has bought it. So you just, to move this, it's a slide. You just pull, 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 pull. And you see how high that one is now above that? And you get it to the point where you can put it over your head, and then you slide this wherever you want. Well, there you go, my Captiva. Boom. And that was my last piece of the day. And I still have a headache. Oh, yeah, because Melly's on my Captiva. Oh, excellent. That's a great piece. Good idea. And I did get your information from Melly. It came through. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to write that down. And I think I've already said everything I need to say to everyone. My Captiva. So, my Captiva. Just to double check, because I have been talking, but I have been writing down names and I have been putting things in bags. This is the only piece you bought tonight, correct? My Captiva, this is the only piece you bought tonight, right? I just want to make sure, because all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. This is the only place I'm writing down her name. Okay, good. Thank you. I just did not want to screw up. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you more than you could possibly know. Cat, stay in bed with ice or heat, pain medication, whatever you need to do. Please, please, please do me a favor, unless it runs in your family or runs in your life, and you don't need to tell me anything about it. Don't skimp on needed pain medication when you're healing and you just had, all of that done to your back. You don't need to suffer. You just don't. And unless you have a history or it runs in your family, you know what? You're going to heal, and then you won't need it anymore, and then you won't take it. So please take care of yourself, okay? And everyone else, Heidi, thank you so much for your help. Please take care of yourself. Tinker, thank you so much for telling me how to deal with my jot form. I can now deal with that. Yay! And pin it. I'm going to stay in here and screw around with that for a couple minutes with my boba. And I adore all of you. I will be around in chats, in sales this weekend. I always am. And I'll be over at Melly's in about 45 minutes. Okay. Thank you. And Angelica, look in the comments for what's going on, because I haven't got it. So who knows? Okay. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Stay cool and be kind. Oh, yes, and Becky. Bye, Becky. You too. Take care of yourself, Becky, and all the lurkers tonight. If you're watching on the replay, there's my email. Or if it's not working because it doesn't seem like it is, leave a thing in my comments saying, hey, I want to claim such and such. Leave it in the comments. In fact, do that, since my email's weird. Leave it in the comments. and then and then on Tuesday come in and fill out the jot form. I'm sorry about that, but love you. Bye.